Yes. Okay, that'll be perfect. I want to make sure we check everything.
Miss Lane,
Excuse me. Yes?
your 2 o'clock is here.
Who is that again?
And Mr. Kirk, with Aquarium Lovers magazine.
Oh, okay, send him in. Yes, that'll be fine. I just want what's best for her. Yes, the full treatment. I want her to feel like a princess. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Do you have a loved one in the hospital?
What? No, my cat's at the groomer's. Catrina Lane? You can call me Cat, and you are?
Clifford, Lars, James, Kirk II. You can call me Dave.
Oh, okay, Dave. You can have a seat. How can I help you today?
Well, I'm with Aquarium Lovers magazine, and we polled our subscribers a while back about big box pet stores, and they brought up some really good points. I figured, who better to get answers from than the CEO of the pet store?
Oh, okay, great. I'm always happy to help out. So, tell me a little bit about your magazine.
Oh, you haven't heard of us?
No, I'm really sorry. I'm very busy, CEO.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I'm so appreciative of you giving me some of your time.
Miss Lane,
Excuse me a sec. Yes.
the groomer wanted to know if you want the pink or the red polish for Fifi's nails.
The pink will be fine.
Okay, I'll let him know.
Okay, thanks, Lana. Sorry about that. So you said you polled your subscribers or your readers. How many subscribers do you have?
Oh, it's super exciting. We just hit a huge milestone. We got our 11th subscriber.
11 million? Wow, that's so impressive.
No, 11.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with the way things are going now, we should hit 20 by the end of the year.
It's only March. But okay, what kind of questions are your 11 subscribers asking?
Well, first things first, your stock price has hit kind of a low since the whole rebrand, remodel thing. What do you say to the people who just kind of wish things could just go back to the way they were?
Well, the previous CEO, he looked at things a little differently than I do. He focused on things like health of the animals and educating the customers on how to care for them and making sure we have everything available for them to be successful.
All very important things to the pet industry.
Yes, but I want to focus on relationships with our suppliers and, to ensure we're getting the best deal, efficiency, and making sure all of our customers feel comfortable while they're in our store.
Okay.
Our customers know what they want when they come into our store. So we just want to make sure that they can come in, they can get what they want, and they can get out. We just want to make sure it's easy for them to do that.
But don't you want the customers to know how to care for the animals before you sell them?
Well, sure. That's what we have the website for. We've invested millions of dollars on thepetstore.com so that our customers can make educated decisions on how to spend their hard-earned money.
But how do you know that they've done the research and they're not just buying something on impulse?
Well, Dave, we can't be expected to be mind readers, can we?
Sure, but there's still a lot of people out there that want to go to the store and get their information face to face rather than on a website or an app. Are those people just out of luck?
I wouldn't say they're out of luck. It's just impossible to teach everything to everybody. Of course, we want the animals to be taken care of properly.
Well, exactly, which is why the staff should be the ones to do that.
Well, we have the website.
Let's move on, but not too far. There's some that say that the staff at the pet store, well, quite frankly, don't really know a whole lot about how to keep aquariums. What do you say to that?
We have a very comprehensive training program that every employee has to go through.
Oh, that's great. What happens in these trainings?
It's something that we're really proud of. It's a 2-day program in Atlanta, Georgia, where our expert training staff teaches our new team members about our dress code and how to deal with irate customers, how to use our new state-of-the-art point-of-sale system, and the places where they can go so that they can decompress.
Decompress?
Yeah, dealing with customers can be very stressful, and we want our team members to feel safe, and we want them to be able to have a place to go to and feel safe. It's our number one priority. We've got to make sure that our staff stays mentally sharp. Oh, and here's the best thing, Dan. At the end of the 2 days, we have a pizza party and we all watch Finding Nemo. It's a real bonding experience.
Could this safe space thing be why it's common to go into your stores and not be able to find any help? Could your staff all be hiding out in their safe spaces?
I've really never heard that before, so I don't know where you're coming from.
Oh, it's a pretty common complaint, but forget about that. I noticed when you described the 2-day training, you didn't mention anything about caring for the animals. How do you expect your staff to educate customers if they're not educated themselves?
I'm starting to feel a little attacked here, Dan, and I don't know where you're going with this. I did mention Finding Nemo.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my best here to play devil's advocate and ask the questions that I believe my subscribers will want the answers to.
All 11 of them.
All right, let's not let this get out of hand. I promise no more attacks.
Thank you, because I didn't expect to get pushed around by a man today.
No pushing around, I promise. Let's talk about something I'm sure you will love to talk about. Let's talk about you. Tell me about what you did before you became CEO at the pet store.
Oh, that is very nice of you to ask, Dan. Before accepting this incredibly important position of CEO, which I may add, I am the very first woman to ever accept this position in history.
It's Dave, but that's great.
I was the head of marketing of Tobacco Hut, the place that sells vapes and incenses and cell phones and bongs and toys.
I'm familiar with the stores.
And before that, I was head of sensitivity training at Cinnabon.
Cinnabon? Like from Better Call Saul? Never mind. How did either of those jobs prepare you to be the CEO of a major pet store chain?
Listen, are you here to critique my resume, or are we going to talk about the exciting things that we have going on at the pet store?
Yes, let's talk about fish. There's a lot of people that would say the fish that come from your store, not the best.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty much unanimous. Everyone says that.
That's hard to believe. We've got an expert staff in place that is always looking around the industry to get the best fish in the entire world.
Well, that's good to hear. Who's the person in charge of that?
Lana, who's in charge of the animal procurement team?
Ma'am, that would be Tommy Araya.
Oh yes, Tommy. Tommy's been doing a wonderful job for us.
He sounds serious.
She. It's spelled Tahmmi.
Sorry. So Tahami is responsible for the procurement of all animals, not just fish.
Yes, they do a great job for us.
So there's a whole team of people on it.
No, it's just Tommy.
You said they, but never mind that. If you have this expert team that's really only one person, that's sole responsibility is to get the best fish possible, why is it that there's still so many complaints about the fish from here?
We don't think that's true. We think our fish are the best ones out there, and the people that complain about them are just a vocal minority of losers that live in their mother's basement.
So the customers are wrong then.
I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying they're not right. We have a team that brings in the best animals out there.
Right, Tahami. What about betas?
Listen, we don't judge anyone here. We believe that everyone has the freedom to express themselves any way they want. Beta, alpha, whatever.
No. I'm talking about beta fish. Siamese fighting fish?
We don't condone violence of any kind at the pet store.
No, I'm not. Betas. I'm sorry, I say it wrong. You know, the fish in cups.
He doesn't even know how to say beta. No wonder he only has 11 subscribers.
No matter how you pronounce it, these are fish that are notorious for being mistreated by pet stores, just keeping them in the little cups.
Lana, what's our policy on keeping betas in the store?
The pet store's policy is we don't judge people on their individual expression.
No, not that, the fish.
Ma'am, I'm not familiar with what you're talking about.
Never mind, I'll have to get back to you on that.
Will you?
Yes, I'll have our animal happiness team look into it and I will forward the results to you. Tracy is in charge of that.
Maybe you could just let me talk to her while I'm here.
He is very busy.
I am so confused.
It's a lot of work to run an operation like this.
Last question. I appreciate you giving me so much of your time. It seems there's a huge push to market to kids with things like Glowfish, SpongeBob, Nemo, and photos on boxes of big goldfish in 5-gallon tanks. We definitely need kids coming into this hobby to continue growing, but do you think it's irresponsible to market this way?
Here at the pet store, we believe that kids are our future and they can express themselves in any way they want.
Well, that's great, but it doesn't answer my question.
I'm sorry, what was the question again? You want to know if we should ban kids from our store?
Oh, no, I said no such thing. I'm asking, should we do a better job of marketing so that kids aren't enticed or misled into buying fish and putting them in a situation that isn't ideal?
Lana, who's the head of adolescent outreach? I'll have them get back to you on that.
Ma'am, that would be Jordan Newstead. Also, ma'am, your next appointment is here. A Mrs. Mustaine from Acme Fish Services.
And what's the meeting about, Lana?
She's from the company you hired to investigate where we can source the cheapest fish.
Okay, thank you, Lana. I'll just be a few more minutes.
So, to kind of summarize this conversation, you come from a background of bongs, incense, and cinnamon rolls. Your focus is on efficiency and making customers feel comfortable, not on ensuring that your employees are trained in helping customers care for animals while providing them with a safe space for if customers get irate. You have an expert team of one person who specializes in buying fish from the supposed best suppliers, and anyone that complains about them is just a vocal minority in their mom's basement. Your new employee training is 2 days where they learn the dress code, how to deal with mean customers, and where to hide if they encounter them. Not on how to care for animals?
Don't forget the Nemo pizza party.
Oh, I definitely don't want to forget to add that. And when it comes to the way betas are kept...
Betas.
Right, you'll get back to me about that. And you'll also get back to me on misleading marketing to kids. My apologies, ma'am, but I don't feel like I've learned anything here.
You forgot the part about me being the first female CEO of the pet store.
Hey folks, thanks so much for watching this episode of Tanks of Our Lives. Super excited to bring this series back to you. I hope you had as much fun watching it as we did making it. It was an absolute blast, and I hope that showed in the finished product. I realize this was a pretty far-fetched scenario, a little silly and a little out there, but this is exactly what I would expect to find if I was to be able to interview the CEO of a major corporate chain, a company that's sole purpose is profits and profits only, not really anything to do with the safety of the animals or the well-being of the animals or anything like that. It's just all about that almighty dollar. And if I was to interview a CEO, I know exactly what they would do. They would dance around all the questions. They would have these scripted answers that just sound like a bunch of corporate gobbledygook. It would be just a complete disaster. I know it, so I figured, why not just recreate something like that rather than trying to waste my time doing it for real? Would we ever even be able to do that for real? Probably not, especially now. I hope you understand that this was all just done in fun. I see the absolute vital role that big box pet stores play in this hobby. I think they are something that we need in this hobby, and I'm certainly not advocating that we get rid of them. Good luck if that's what I wanted to do. No, they play a vital role in this hobby. They get people started in this hobby, and then they advance to the mom and pop stores. And that's going to be next week's episode. Clifford, Lars, James, Kirk II is going to be traveling to a mom and pop fish store to interview the owner of that store and see how different the answers are. And there's going to be a very interesting twist in that episode you're definitely going to want to stay tuned for. One of the things I take a lot of pride in when I write these episodes is including little Easter eggs that are very important to me. And it's usually involving people's names. Some of them might have gone right over your head, but I can promise you every single name that was mentioned in this episode has a very special meaning to me. If you know what those are, put them down in the comments section below. And the first one that can get all of them, and there was a lot, I'll pin your comment to the very top of the comment section. If you like what we're doing here and you want to help to support the channel, you can do that in a very easy way. Just go to our website, keepfishkeeping.com. We sell live plants, live snails, and everything you'll ever need for your aquarium, including the brand new Fluval Plant 4.0 Lite. I'm still getting used to saying that. It's kind of a tongue twister. Or you can become a channel member of this channel and join us every other Friday night for our members-only live streams where we actually bring members onto the stream with us to talk about all things fish and show us their tanks. That has turned out to be a lot of fun. Lastly, it has to be mentioned, if you're interested in DIY or home improvement projects, I have another channel. It's called The Money Pit, where I'm documenting all of the restoration of my almost 200-year-old North Carolina farmhouse. So if you're into that kind of thing, I suggest you check that out. I'll put a link in the description, as well as Lisa's second channel, which is called Roots and Whiskers, that's all about cats. She's forming a cat rescue and she's documenting all of that on that channel. So who doesn't love cats? If you're one of those people that loves cats, be sure to check out that channel too. And of course, there's the Tank Talk podcast. You know it. It's the best podcast on planet Earth. Even Joe Rogan is nervous about that podcast just taking over the world. It's an aquarium podcast that I do with Jason Adams from Primetime Aquatics, and we have a lot of fun on that. New episodes upload every Monday at 6 a.m. so that you have something to listen to while you're on your way to work. So be sure to subscribe to that one too. If you can't get enough of John and Lisa, well, you've got 4 options. Anyway, that's all. Really looking forward to the next episode. I'll see you then. Bye.